Look, Noel Pearson, I've known him for many years, the Cape York Indigenous leader. He's done many good things for Aboriginal people and for Australians more generally. His insistence that welfare is the poison that's killing our people was both true and brave. His attempt to get back to basics teaching drills, including rote learning, into mostly Indigenous classrooms should be applauded by everyone who wants our schools to improve. It's the direct instruction model that, frankly, should be used in all Australian schools right across the country, not just the Indigenous ones in the Cape. No one's perfect, though, and the Voice campaign has brought out Pearson's inner bully. Here he is saying of the Voice debate, when they go low, we go high.
I mean, I think the important thing is when they go low, we're going to go high. You know, we're going to meet hate with love.
But so far it's been the Yes camp that's done nearly all the personal smearing, with Pearson himself leading the way. When Jacinta Price had the temerity to oppose the Voice early on, Pearson said that she'd been manipulated by whites and accused her of punching down on Aboriginal people.
Ultimately, it's a tragic redneck celebrity vortex that she's caught up in. Their strategy was to find a black fella to punch down on other black fellas.
After Peter Dutton finally came out against the Voice last Wednesday, Pearson's attack was again vitriolic and personal.
I couldn't sleep last night. I was troubled by dreams and the spectre of the Dutton Liberal Party's Judas betrayal of our country. He doesn't mind chucking Indigenous Australians and the future of the country under the bus just so he can preserve his miserable political hide. Peter's the undertaker here.
On last Thursday night, so Holy Thursday, going to Good Friday, dealing with a perfectly reasonable request for more detail on who might be able to vote for or be a member of this new Voice, Pearson went after the Shadow Minister for Indigenous Affairs, Julian Leeser, with these comments.
Because I'm wondering whether Julian expects us to wear a tattoo identifying ourselves as Indigenous. Is that what he's saying? Or that our clothes should be adorned with some kind of badge identifying us as Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander?
Pearson's not ignorant of religion or history. This was a clear reference to what the Nazis did to Jews. The Star of David on their clothing, and of course later in the death camps, the tattooed numbers on arms. It was a calculated attack of carefully chosen words, a deliberate low blow directed at Leeser, who is a proud man of Jewish faith. Now, as you know, I think the Voice is wrong in principle, and it would be disastrous in practice. But it should be possible to debate it without getting nasty. The S-Cam can hardly accuse their opponents of dividing their country when so much of their argument comprises of moral blackmail and personal intimidation. And the very fact that this is what they feel they need to do, to bully people to vote for it and bully people into silence when they oppose it as I do, that tells you everything you need to know about a proposal that should be defeated by every voter who believes that no Australian is better than anyone else by virtue of their race or time in this country. We are all Australian, and we must remain all equal in our citizenship.